Hello there and welcome. How's it going? This is Mark Castillo, aka the Digital Marketing Warrior. Welcome to the Ask and Be Inspired Affiliate Marketing live stream, designed to help you get unstuck, produce results, and achieve time freedom. Are you in a point in your life where you need to decide where to go from here? Do you have dreams in your heart that you still want to go after, but you're scared because there's a feeling of uncertainty that comes about? Are you tired of having to work jobs that you don't love, that don't make you come alive, yet you stay in them because you're afraid that if you move away from that, you don't know what's going to happen? I've been where you were on many different occasions, because I remember dating all the way back when I first started working my first ever job as an 18-year-old still in high school. Now, I remember when I had my first job as a restaurant worker, I was ecstatic. This was the very first time that I would be able to start earning money, to start earning my own income. And that high went on for some time, but as months went by, and even as a whole year went by, I started seeing the grim reality of what it was like to be working a job. Or, in other words, in just being in something that's just overbearing. And so I remember when I changed jobs, because there was an incident that happened from my first job in which I became very uncomfortable and felt like my life could potentially be in danger, because I was afraid that there was a fight going to be breaking out because I didn't like the way I was being treated and I was standing up for myself. So what I had to do was put in my 2-week leave notice. And though I didn't have a job already secured before I left, I didn't care, because I always told myself that my well-being comes first, my self-respect and self-love always come first before anything else. And I don't care what the consequences of that may be, because there is nothing out there that can be worth more than that. And so I left my first job, and here I was searching for my next job. And it took me a month and a half or 2 months before I landed my next job. Here I was yet again, having the feeling of starting something new and being in a new setting in which I was expecting it to be better. But it turned out it became even more worse than the first job that I had. I had a very nasty, mean boss who was just never happy with the kind of work I was putting out there. And even this goes for everyone that worked for her in general. She was always unhappy and always demanding more from the people that worked for her. But she was never happy with the work that was being put in. And so I remember I reached a point where I got tired of having to wake up at 4 a.m. in the morning just to go over to the hotel job that I despised. And here I was just feeling like, you know what? I want to put in my 2-week leave notice and I don't want to be working here anymore. And so when I put in my 2-week leave notice, I wanted to go back into working as a restaurant worker. And after I had the job interview, I was under the impression that I was secured that job. And just on my last day of being employed at my second job, I get the call saying that I wasn't picked from the job and that they already selected the candidate that was up for the job. This led me to being 9 months unemployed without pay. I also became incredibly depressed to the point where I didn't see how my life was going to get better. Yeah, I was selling some things online because I had that experience with selling possessions going on eBay and on Facebook Marketplace. but I wasn't really having much coming in. And though I was having some money coming in, what really devastated me more was the feeling that it left me. I felt defeated. I felt like a failure. I felt incredibly depressed. That's why I stopped caring and taking care of myself. I remember just having several days where I would just be watching random YouTube videos. I'd be watching movies, TV show episodes. I'd just be on a binge watch. Or sometimes I'd just be in my room staring at the ceiling or just staring at a wall and just thinking about the devastation that happened to me already. And then it so happened that one day after 9 months had passed, back in 2017, I landed another job, which I was working at for 5 years. I was a caregiver for individuals with special needs. So I was taking care of individuals that were on the autism spectrum. And I got the chance to work with several different families, and I enjoy working around kids. But as time went on, I started seeing the grim reality of being a caregiver. And I can only imagine how it must be like for social workers as well. As a caregiver, when you're taking care of an individual with special needs, and you see how the parents are, you see how the whole family is like, you see something wrong there. And in some extreme cases, I've seen that the family may have all the resources, they may have everything, but there's no love there. There's no compassion, there's no love in that house. Yeah, they may live in a house, but that house is just a house. And you know, when you're working with such families, you know there's a problem. And even though you want to speak up and say something and make something better for the kid that you're taking care of, the truth is, you can't. And I remember being devastated on many different occasions when I saw this pattern repeat from family to family. Now, for the first family that I took care of as a caregiver for a 17-year-old individual, I remember the feeling that I was left with when I saw the reality of how their mom was like. And then the last family that I worked with, I also saw how both the parents were like. And though I wanted to do something about it, I wanted to solve that problem, but I knew that no matter what I did, it wasn't mine to solve. And that hurt me because whenever I see something wrong, I know that there's something I can do about it, but it just makes me sad when there's nothing that can be done about it, even though there can be something done about it. And that caused me to be depressed, stressed out, and even spending some sleepless nights just feeling like I'm failing at my job. And most importantly, I just wasn't happy. I wasn't happy with showing up to work, working with different families with their kids who are on the spectrum, and then I see how devastating their family life is like, and just being heartbroken over it. I couldn't bear to witness that anymore and go through that. So I walked away from being a caregiver. It was tough for me, but I knew it had to be done because there was nothing left for me to stay there for. And what use is it for me while I'm building my internet marketing business? What use is it for me if I'm always coming home feeling so burnt out, so stressed out, and I cannot focus on building my business? Because you want to know something? When I was a caregiver for those 5 years that I worked at, it was so incredibly hard for me to just even put out one social media post out there. Just one. And it was so hard for me to even make one piece of video content. Even if it was only like 8 minutes or 10 minutes. It was so hard for me to put out that pieces of content out there for my business because I couldn't focus. I wasn't feeling happy with where I was at. And when I got the boot from the last family that I worked with, I decided that was it. I don't want to deal with people like this anymore. I want to focus on doing what matters to me. I'm tired of settling for less than what I truly deserve. I know I can do more with all the talents and all the skills that I possess. I'm not going to settle for something that's easy just because it may seem like it's guaranteed when it's actually not. And so that's why I decided to become an internet marketer. That's why I decided to get involved in doing copywriting and writing people's content for them, their Facebook posts and their emails. Because I know in my heart that I have the skills and I have the talents necessary to be able to be successful in that. I don't want to stay stuck doing what's easy or doing what most people are doing and then never truly living. Maybe this sounds like you right now. Maybe you are working a job that you absolutely despise and you're just not happy because not only is it stressing you out, but it's causing you to not being able to have time to do the things that do matter in your life. I can feel that pain because I went through that myself. But if you have a job right now, I recommend that you keep it. Why? Because you need something to be able to not only pay your bills, but also to fund your dreams. You have an objective in mind. It's not the same thing, the same reason that everybody has for when they work a full-time or part-time job. It's just to earn money so I can pay my bills. No, there's a more meaningful objective behind that now. And so if you have that job, leverage it. Use it to fund what you really want to do with your life. And just realize that it's only temporary. You don't have to stay in that job for the rest of your existence. You don't need to. Right now, I got some online work that I'm doing to be able to fund my business. And though it hasn't been exactly easy, I know that it can make my journey a little bit more easier than if I just went out there and worked a typical 9-to-5 job in which I have to commute to there and then give all my time to. Because let's face it, I mean, without diving into specific details, you see that there's a lot of crazy things going on out in the world right now. And with those crazy things that are happening out there, the last thing you want to do is get caught up in that chaos. And so luckily, there's other job opportunities out there in which if you want to be able to just work from home and earn a regular income online, you can do that. Or if you have a job right now that you're working at that's helping you not only pay the bills, but also is helping you to fund your dreams, then keep it. Be happy. That is the most important thing that anyone can take in. If you're watching this right now, recognize that it's important to choose to be happy. You don't need to wait until you're making a 6-figure income or when you finally move out of the dump that you absolutely despise to be happy. You can be happy with where you are right now. Happiness is a choice, as I've learned from my mom over the years growing up. From the moment that you wake up and open your eyes, you have a choice. Are you going to choose to be happy today and do everything that you can in this present moment? Or are you going to choose to be negative about it and let another day slip by? Because whatever you choose, you're making that choice. Choose to be happy. Go after your dreams. If you have that dream in your heart that you know makes you come alive, you know it has the potential to not only bring forth the success that you've always desired, but it can enhance the happiness of your life, the quality of your life a lot more than what you currently have right now, then go for it. Don't settle for anything less than what you truly deserve, because that is the worst thing you can do to yourself. Are you following me? Settling for something less than what you truly deserve is the worst thing you can do to yourself. And I'm telling you right now, don't do that. If you really want to build this business, if you really want to be successful, then keep going. If you stick with it long enough, you're going to figure it out. Why did you start building this business in the first place? I know I mentioned this in some of my other live stream episodes and in some other video content, but you always want to go back to that why. Why did you start this in the first place? I mean, obviously, if we're just talking about starting an online business, everybody's objective is to make more money. But what people don't ask themselves is, what is the money going to do for them? What is the money going to do for you? What can earning more money through affiliate marketing do for your life that you're not already doing? That's the kind of quality question that you should be asking yourself. You shouldn't be asking things like, oh, how much money can I make? Oh, what programs can I get involved with so I don't have to spend any money? Stop asking those lousy questions. Focus on asking yourself the question, why did you even start this in the first place? And if it's just to make more money, and there's nothing else behind that, then I hate to break it to you, but you're in the wrong place. Why do something that you're not going to be happy doing and you're only doing it for the money? Do you know, growing up, I was always taught by my family that if you're going to pick a career, you want to pick a career that's going to make the most amount of money. And they always put up on a pedestal the medical field. Yeah, they may earn like potentially a 5-6 figure income, but am I going to be really happy doing that? I know my family had this great big expectation that I was going to become a doctor. I was going to be someone in the medical profession, because that has financial security. That's going to be able to help you earn the most amount of money. But the question that I was asking myself at the time when I was in community college and about to finish, I asked myself, is that really what I truly want to do? Can I see myself doing that for the rest of my life? For the next 40 years of my life? Am I truly going to be happy? And the answers that were coming back were no. And so why do something that you know you're not going to put your whole heart into just to make the money? I've talked to several people that they're not happy with what they're doing. I know someone in my family that she's always working every single night, late night shifts, and she's always coming home feeling tired and exhausted, and she doesn't have that much time to herself. So she has to end up rinsing and repeating the process. She may make good money as a graveyard shift nurse, but I can tell that that lifestyle tires you out eventually. That you start reaching the point that you don't really have any real freedom. You're just only working for the money. You're not really enjoying your life. You're just only working a job out of obligation, not because you love it. And loving something and obligation are not the same things. So if you're looking to build an affiliate marketing business, but you're not willing to do the work, and you're not willing to put your whole heart into it, and there's no strong why that you got started with this, then you might as well just stick to whatever it is that you got going on right now. Be happy with it, and I wish you all the best. But if you're not happy with where you are right now, and you know not only you can make X amount of money or however much money you can make with an affiliate marketing business or a business, an online business for that matter, then ask yourself, why did you start it? What is that money going to do for you to enhance the quality of your life? What is it going to do for you? That's the question you got to ask yourself. And when you get crystal clear on that, nothing is going to deter you off the path. You know in your heart that you're going to be happy. And you're going to be doing what you love. You're going to be going after your goals, your dreams. Because let me tell you something. As a college dropout, I was at a crossroads. I could have either chosen to go to a four-year university, get a bachelor's or master's degree, and just cross my fingers, hope for the best, that I'm going to land a high-paying career job in which I hope to be happy. Or I could go after my dreams, go after something that's not only going to challenge me, but it's also going to make me come alive, and I'm really going to pour all of my heart into it. I chose the latter because that's why I started building this affiliate marketing business. It's not because of just the money. It's because I saw the potential of what it could bring into my life. And I felt it. I felt happy being able to create video content like what I'm doing here right now, being able to put out posts and help other people solve their problems when it comes to affiliate marketing or internet marketing for that matter. And I realized how it made me feel. You got to ask yourself, whatever it is that you're doing right now, how is it making you feel internally? And be honest with yourself. The worst thing that you can do is lie to yourself. And you don't want to be looking back at your life with regret. Be happy. Go after your dreams. Go after your goals. And don't settle for anything less than what you truly deserve. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to be loved. You deserve to create the best high quality life possible for yourself. Why? Because you deserve to be happy. If you're not happy right now, you can change all of that starting right now. You always have a choice. The question is, what will you do going forward in order to make that choice? What will you do? Are you going to just stick around and keep doing the same things and continuing to feel unhappy? Or are you just going to shove it all aside, decide to go after your dreams because you know in your heart you don't deserve anything less than what you truly deserve? And you're going to make it happen. You're going to keep taking action. You're going to keep doing everything that you can, every present moment, every single day, to be closer to where you want to be. Don't give up. And just remember, no matter what is going on in your life right now, you deserve happiness. You deserve to go after your dreams and accomplish them. Don't ever settle for anything less than what you truly deserve. Remember that going forward. Okay. So right now, I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next segment and take in questions. I had some questions that came in prior to this live stream, and I'm going to go ahead right now and answer the first question. So, Bino Dunn asks, what are the most reliable affiliate marketing programs where I can promote products and earn commissions without spending money up front? Let me hit you with reality on this one. There's no marketing programs out there in which you can earn money without investing something into it. I don't know who you're listening to that's promising you such bold, empty claims, but I can tell you from experience, and the reality of it is there's no affiliate program out there that can allow you to earn without investing anything into it. Unless you're looking for an online job. Because online job, well, you can go out there, apply for whatever online job is out there, and then you can get started getting paid as soon as the next week or within the next month. And you can go that route. But if you're looking for affiliate marketing programs in which you don't have to invest any money into it and you can earn a maximum amount of commissions, well, I hate to break it to you, but it's just not going to happen. It doesn't exist. If you want to be successful with affiliate marketing, you're going to be willing to invest. You got to have startup capital. Now, it doesn't need to be a whole lot compared to that of like a college degree that's worth at least $35,000 or more. But you also got to keep in mind that this is a business. Now, when you see other people starting up franchise businesses, do they go out and ask people, oh, what's the franchise business that I can make the most money with without investing anything into it? You know how absurd that kind of question would be if people that own franchise businesses were to ask other people out there for that kind of advice? You know how much they'll get laughed at for asking that question and how annoyed and irritated they'll get? So rather than asking about what free affiliate marketing programs are out there where I don't have to invest any money and make commissions from, the better question to ask yourself is, what affiliate programs are out there that can help me create leverage without breaking my budget? That's the question you gotta ask yourself. Not what free affiliate programs are out there. You want to ask yourself, what affiliate marketing programs are out there that I can invest into that will help me create leverage without breaking the bank? So take that mindset switch. Remember, this is a business you're building over the long term, not something that you're building for the short term and then you're just going to disappear off the face of the earth, which I notice a lot of people tend to have that mindset. But you got to change that mindset and ask that better question. Get good with asking yourself better questions rather than lousy ones like this. Remember, it's not impossible to be successful with affiliate marketing, but you gotta have the right mindset if you want to be successful with it. Mojito asks, what are the potential risks and challenges associated with making money online, and how can they be less painful? So the challenges, I can speak from my own experience with doing make money online opportunities, but I'll keep it in the context with affiliate marketing. But it pretty much almost works the same way. The challenges that you're going to face when it comes to make money online opportunities is the startup capital, for instance. I notice nowadays a lot of people, they don't really have much money to start with. I mean, not a lot of people have got like, say, $20,000 like sitting around somewhere saved up, and then they're ready to invest into a business with that. There may be some people that do, But for a majority of people, they don't. So creating weekly capital for your business is a challenge that a lot of people go through. And I know I've gone through that, and I'm actually going through that right now, but I am working on building that weekly capital to be able to invest into my business. And another challenge that you may face with affiliate marketing or any other make money online opportunities is finding the time to actually invest in working on them. I know I had that challenge in the very beginning when I got started with my affiliate marketing journey. I struggled with that, and I remember there were several times where I had trouble even putting out one piece of content for my business out there, and even like sending out my emails to my list on a daily basis. So I had trouble doing that. But what I can tell you is to make the time for it, well, that comes into not making any excuses for yourself and looking at the time that you're spending on any given day and what can you eliminate or push back so that you can free up time to actually work on your business or whatever it is that you're doing to make money online. So a couple of the challenges that you're going to be facing, the most big ones are creating the weekly capital that you need to invest into your business and finding the time to actually do the work, to actually learn the skill sets. But this comes with some managing yourself in time skills. And that's why you got to make sure that if you want to be successful with it, how you can make it less painful is be real with yourself. Don't create these unrealistic goals or expectations and then dive into it without creating a step-by-step plan of how you're going to carry out your goals in building up your make money online offers and then following through with them. Like, you got to create a plan that you're going to follow every single day without fail. You got to make sure to do that. Because if you want to be successful with these make money online opportunities, you got to stop thinking like an employee. You got to start thinking like a business owner, like an entrepreneur. So how you can make those challenges less painful is work on your mindset. Be sure to actually write down the steps that you're going to take, your daily method of operation. Make sure that you write down what you're going to do every single day in your business. And with those make money online opportunities, like, you got to keep in mind that while there's the potential to earn those earnings, they're going to take time. I mean, nobody knows when you'll be able to start making money with them. But if you believe you can do it, it's not impossible. Then you just got to get out of your own way and do whatever it takes to be successful. Nazar asks, what lessons can be learned from successful affiliate marketing campaigns? I can sum it up in one sentence. Model after what works. Now, what does that mean? You want to model after what works. So if you see successful sales funnels, study those sales funnels and how they're put together. Study the copy, study the messaging, and study how the whole process works from beginning to end. And this also goes with doing your market research as well for your target audience in affiliate marketing. If you see people saying that they've been able to convert their leads into sales through their emails, get on their mailing list and study how they're writing their emails and model after it. Or if you see people on social media that say that they've been able to get leads and close some sales, look at the kinds of content that they're putting out there. Look at what's getting engagement and model after that. Model after what works, model after success. That's what you want to pay close attention to. You never want to reinvent the wheel. If it's already working, why bother changing it? You want to focus on doing what works and modeling after success. But you got to keep in mind that whoever you're modeling after, make sure they know what they're doing. Swapan asks, are there affiliate marketing opportunities on Instagram, and how can I utilize them to earn commissions? So I've actually had some experience with marketing on Instagram, and generally speaking, it's just become very saturated to the point where it's very challenging to get content out there that's going to help you gain leads and close some sales. Because what I generally see Instagram being used for is just a lot of random videos in which you see a bunch of random content with hot sexy ladies posting pictures of themselves, or just like some people just like dancing to some music. Because apparently, like what I see on social media nowadays, on Instagram particularly, is I just see a bunch of content that the algorithm shows to where it's just like all these pieces of content that have nothing to do with what you're selling, with what your niche is all about. Now, I'm not saying never use Instagram for business, but what I'm saying is I wouldn't spend a whole lot of time just on Instagram in order to make it work for your business. Now, this comes with being able to invest into a course that's going to teach you how to market your business on Instagram. But what I can tell you from personal experience is if you're just getting started right now and you're looking to do affiliate marketing, I would suggest that focus on Facebook, focus on going on YouTube and start creating video content instead of just like relying on Instagram only, because Instagram's become very saturated with a lot of irrelevant content, and it is what it is. But I wouldn't waste a whole lot of time putting content out there, and yet you're just going to become frustrated because it's not getting the reach that it's supposed to. So if you're getting started with affiliate marketing and you want to be able to earn while you learn, I would recommend learning how to use Facebook and YouTube for your business, as well as learning email marketing so you can start developing those skill sets and start learning and mastering how to generate leads so that you can close those leads into sales. Akansha asks, what struggle did you encounter when starting your YouTube channel? The biggest struggle that I had with starting my YouTube channel was getting crystal clear on what kind of video content to put out there. And this came from knowing who I'm speaking to. The biggest struggle that I had with not only my YouTube video channel, but with my business in general, is I wasn't being very targeted. I wasn't being very crystal clear on who I was speaking to. I was creating a lot of video content around mindset and personal development, but the products and services that I was offering was geared towards other affiliate marketers, other business owners, and make money online opportunity seekers. And the message I was putting out there as far as my content was concerned, it wasn't matching that market. So if people checked out my links, it wouldn't be relevant to whatever kind of content that I put out there. Yeah, mindset and personal development is great for every business owner out there, every entrepreneur out there. But if we're just talking about other affiliate marketers, make money online opportunity seekers, that's generally not the kind of content that they're looking for. So what you want to keep in mind when you're starting your YouTube channel for video marketing, for whatever niche that you want to target, you want to make sure that get crystal clear on who you're speaking to. What kind of audience do you want to create content around? Are you going to be targeting other gamers? Are you going to be targeting other people who are into cooking? Are you going to be targeting other people who are into dancing? Are you going to be targeting other people who are other entrepreneurs, who are marketers out there? I mean, the list can go on, but the main point is you want to get crystal clear on who it is that you're speaking to. And then once you get clear on what kind of audience you want to speak to, do your market research, look up the top 5 influential people in your niche, and look at the kind of pieces of content that they're putting out there and model after it. Okay, so I'll be around for just a moment to take any questions that anyone may have that's watching this right now, and we'll go ahead and wrap this up. Okay, so I don't see any comments coming in. I trust you got a ton of value out of this live stream. And if you did, I invite you to join me on the journey of achieving time freedom. Simply grab my beginner's cheat sheet for affiliate marketing report by looking for the link below this video. And let me know how I can be of service to you on your journey to business success. I'll gladly point you in the right direction. With that said, this is Mark Castillo, aka the Digital Marketing Warrior. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching this live stream. Have an amazing day wherever you may be, whatever time zone that you're watching this from, and I'll see you on the next one very soon. Take care and all the absolute best.